We're Grecco Romank. I'm Damien.
And I'm Billy. We're from Tamaki Makaurau, Aotearoa, New Zealand, also known as Auckland, and we are coming to
Scared Big
Australia
Sound.
in September.
Very nice, guys. Thanks for joining us today.
Yeah, thank you.
Cheers. Thanks
Thank
for
you,
having
Chris.
us.
My pleasure. So Grecco will be one of more than 120 bands playing across 18 stages at Big Sound 2025, which is going to be held in Brisbane's Fortitude Valley from September 2 to 5. Like more than 120 bands, guys. That's a shit ton of bands to be playing with.
Yep.
Yep. I know. I feel sorry for them.
You had a day, an afternoon listening to every
Yeah, I've
one.
I've listened to every single act, and
Yeah.
I've made
Oh,
my
yeah.
short list.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a good year. I'm excited.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a lot of fun.
Which five stood out to you the most, would you say?
Spike fuck, ugly, mum fighter, shock corridor.
Yeah.
Guys, that was a test to see if you had done your homework and you weren't lying to me.
Flux.
Yeah. Yeah. You've done the homework, I haven't, but
Yeah. We're doing a little sideshow with Spikefuck as well, which is
yeah.
quite exciting. But yeah.
Very nice. Well, before we get into anything else, guys, like I'm sure there's people over here on this side of the ocean that haven't heard too much about Grecco. So tell us a bit about the band and a bit of history to this point.
Yeah, so there's three of us. Mikey right now is driving a bus on an island, who's our third member. And we have been performing and writing songs and putting out music for 5 years now. Yeah. We've got 3 albums under our belt. We play a lot in Auckland and around the country. And in terms of what we kind of sound like and what our buzz is, it's kind of electronically, it's got a bit of kind of operatic vocals. I'm a classically trained singer, so that's where that kind of comes in. And it's kind of ravey. If you like hard rave industrial things, then maybe you'll like us, I
Yeah,
guess.
it's like too kind of shitty to be like proper techno music, and also not like qualified enough to be, a band with musicians playing stuff. So it's like garage Uncle Rave that's got, you know, crazy operatic falsetto singing over the top, but is a little bit industrial as well.
Sounds interesting.
People say despite that, it's actually kind of fun as well.
Well, there we go. And how did you actually come to be part of Big Sound, guys?
Well, I know that Big Sound every year it's a big deal for us Kiwis because they only take sort of a handful of us, so we went through all the proper channels.
I think I think I think some people spied our live show. We're a pretty fun live act.
Yeah, we try and like put on a good time.
It's like the Blood Rave, but without the Blood Rave budget, you know?
Yeah.
I thought you were going to say without the blood.
Oh yeah.
We want the blood, but we need the budget.
Yeah.
Blood's bloody expensive these days, isn't it?
Yeah. Although, life's a little bit cheap all around the place, you know.
Yeah.
Like if anyone's willing to step up, we'll take your plasma.
No worries. Now, do you know what gigs you're doing over those 3 days yet, or is that like a bit of a surprise? People going to
Yes.
wander around and find you.
So we should look at our blooming notes.
Like, yeah,
The Tuesday and the Wednesday. So yeah, on the Tuesday it's 9 o'clock at the Wonderland upstairs.
Yeah.
And then on the Wednesday it's the Prince Consort Hotel. That's at 10 o'clock.
Yeah, these are very, very, very like I don't know what's the word, gracious times for us.
Yeah.
We're often the band that's put on right when people are getting very skanky and scungy with it.
Yeah.
So these are like
We're the 1 a.m. band typically.
Yeah.
So tough for us because we're also often the oldest band.
Yeah. I think if you're making the trek from New Zealand, you deserve a good place. Just
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah.
Oh, and we're doing like an afternoon show as well on Tuesday the 2nd. It's an unofficial one, but
Yeah,
that's going to be
good show. At the Junk Bar.
Drunk Bar. Yeah. That'll be fun. And then, I mean, not really related to what we're talking about, but we are doing one show over at the Tote in Melbourne on the 6th with
cool.
Plit Split and Electronic Girl Epic.
Yeah.
Very nice. Nice. Now, of course, Big Sound's much more than just turning up, playing, and then going home. Like there's workshops, there's showcases, there's networking opportunities. Like it's it's not just all fun and games for you guys coming over, is it?
No, and we've got a bit of homework to do on trying to plan our days and make sure everyone gets to see what they want to see. We're also bringing our manager, so he can go do a lot of that stuff on our
The
behalf as well.
leg work, yeah.
Yeah, but I mean it's definitely an exciting opportunity. There's just this it's yeah, I've been like so overwhelmed with all the comps and looking at all the incredible people coming. So yeah, we need to do some research, I think, and really plan it out.
There is a breathwork class for stressed out musicians, which
I reckon there'll be a few people at that one. So, what sorts of things do you hope the band is going to take out of Big Sound experience?
God.
Well, I think it's just for us, it's definitely just obviously Big Sound, it's not the same as just rocking up and doing an Aussie tour. So I think we're trying to just get the most out of this opportunity and getting in front of people that we wouldn't normally be able to get in front of. And for them to see our live show and just hang out and meet people who are in a similar position or who have had similar experiences to us and can give us some advice.
We want more Aussies to want us to come back and play.
Yeah, we want to come back. We want to do some festivals and
Yeah, it's a foot in the door for us to be seen by folks that are actually not that far away from us that we feel like we'd have a good sell to and folks who'd have like a good time seeing us.
Yeah.
Very cool. Now, you guys dropped your third album, Arts Colony, back in May. So how's the reception been for that?
Yeah, it's been really, really, really great. We this album was a bit of an epic for us because it was the longest one we've ever done. And also we released it, so we did vinyl on our second album, but instead of vinyl this time we decided to do a book. So we made a 330-page full color art book with contributions from 40 other artists from around Aotearoa.
Photographers, painters, writers. It comes with a free cock ring as well if you buy the book.
Yeah.
And
we're almost sold out of those. We've got a couple there.
Books.
Both, to be fair.
Too heavy to bring overseas as well.
Yeah. We're bringing the last like 3 to Australia, I think. But yeah, like it's been the reception has been really amazing because this was our opportunity to just do something with our immediate community. The thing about Grecco that we've always wanted to do is invite people that are more talented than us to collaborate with us. So that seemed like the best way to do it because we were able to not just have musicians come and collaborate with us on the album, but also like artists of all sorts of different kinds, I guess.
We've got our own kind of We Are the World, but nationalist gothic identity song on the album.
Nationalist, not that.
National identity gothic kind of piece that's just got something like 8 singers on it. There's a track that we did with Tonetta, who's like an amazing outside artist from Canada. I don't know, from Canada that's I feel like some people know, but it was.
And importantly, we also did a track on that album with Al Carlson, who's from Naarm, Melbourne, who we've played with here before. So that was really fun, having a bit of a trans-Tasman thing going on. Yeah.
Yeah. The press release says that the album represents a bold evolution of the band's sound. So in what way?
Well, I think definitely in terms of those collaborative elements and in terms of, I think that, this album more than any other, like each song feels really different. And I feel like it's got a sort of, it's very varied. There's something for everyone, I think. Would you say?
Yeah. There's a slow one. There's
a fast one.
There's a fast one.
It's a really fast one. It's a really slow one.
It's I don't know. Like the first couple of albums sound really distorted and kind of like in a good way, which people actually quite like. And like we haven't cleaned it up, but we've tried to figure out what happens if you do take away that murk. Like, can you still have this threatening but kind of more sonically kind of clean thing happening? And I think you might find that if you listen to the album, it would actually bear some good results in that front. Like
and not to play too much into the national stereotypes, but our first album did have a lot of sheep sounds on it in the background if you listen carefully because of where we were recording. There were a lot of sheep. And this album we've got no animal sounds.
Well, we do have our neighbors have got chickens, like
Yeah, there
whole,
may be chickens.
yeah.
I'm actually intrigued now. Can you send me over a link to the album? I want to have a listen.
Yeah, we sure can.
Done,
Yeah,
done.
yeah.
You a digital link with your name on it.
Fantastic. Now, I also read something about a secret version of the album that could be unlocked using a skeleton key. What's the idea and story behind that?
So
Yes.
if you get the book, there's, like I mentioned, the cock ring. It's not just for whistling, it's also for decoding some secret kind of things we've linked throughout the album. And then that basically leads to a mirror version of the album, which is secret.
But
I mean, I can't give it away.
Can only be unlocked through the book.
Yeah.
The book has a bunch of Easter eggs that if you kind of crack the code, you can listen to the bizarro version of the album.
Over the last 5 years, we've been building our own website and we just keep adding random pages to it every day because, I don't know, maybe social media is going to collapse, but we just want to have this huge kind of like it's like a sewer system that you can roam through on the internet that's just made up out of Grecco ambience and like Grecco bits and pieces. And yeah, this is kind of adding to that.
There was one more quote I read in the press release that caught my eye, and it said, "In an age of functional music, Grecco offers dysfunctional music." I love that. I love the saying, but can you elaborate on it a bit more?
Well, yeah, this is kind of inspired by Liz Pelle's book, The Mood Machine, which talks a lot about how Spotify has co-opted the streaming age in order to, create this endless shoot of content that, people can just like tap into and listen to, and how, what was initially an optimistic period of musicians maybe escaping from under the thumb of really horrible, corporate record labels, kind of turned into something much worse, in which all music was not all music, obviously, because there are people who listen to the show and people out there who go and seek it out. But, you people know because we're out there trying to seek it out. But essentially, things like Spotify have flattened out the landscape of music so that in order to kind of, peak and reach to the top and to have any attention paid to you, you sort of have to do certain things that, prick the algorithm.
Well, and music becomes a means to an end. It's like the end goal is to be on a Spotify playlist that's like chill vibes or whatever, which is really uninteresting to us.
And you could easily fill that platform as they do with their own kind of ghost artists and bots that kind of, do that sort of thing. And a lot of that music kind of comes across to me as muzak, the kind of functional shit in the background that used to play
in elevators
to get people from A to B so that they could have it piped into their office and they
buy
could work
stuff in a department store.
And I feel like Grecco Romank does not sound functional. Like we make your scalp itch and you want to scratch.
I guess you have to kind of pay attention to it, whether you like it or not. At the very least, you can't really just tune it out.
It's not friendly office music.
Yeah.
Where's the best place for people to go to find out more about the band or to listen to music?
So I would say probably go to our Instagram, Grecco Romank, and we've got a little link tree thing that's got all our links to our Bandcamp, to our website, as Damien mentioned, to information about the book, and all our shows. And yeah.
Yeah, you could go to greccoromank.com if you want to be confused. And I get the feeling some of you might want that.
Yes.
Confusion is it's a beautiful thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll crack some skulls open, hopefully.
All right, guys. Well, thanks very much for your time. It's been a pleasure to speak with you. I'm going to definitely check this out at Big Sound because sounds, like I said before, it sounds intriguing.
Yeah.
Thanks, Chris. Lovely to meet you.
Yeah.